Okay. Okay, come here, like this. Stay here with me. All right, it is the end of May 2024, coming into the month of June, and we're gonna do another yard walk through. Hey, can you say hi, Grandma?
Hi, Grandma.
Because Grandma's probably gonna watch this. And we'll say hi, Marcus. Can you say hi, Marcus?
Hi, Marcus.
There you go, all right. Okay, so over here, we've got the bug sitting under its cover. Lainey, what's the bug's name?
Papa.
Putt-putt, that's right. And then, yeah, so end of May is always like the best time of year for the yard. Lawn's looking pretty good. Not having to water too thoroughly just yet. Over here, strawberry tree is doing what it does. The clover has grown in a couple of cool places here by the lawn, and then over here as well. So it's just kind of filling in English garden style. These are some kind of bulb that never flower, so I don't know. We'll see what happens with those. And then these are a couple of our rose bushes. We only ever get like 1 or 2 blooms off of them because they really try to stretch and climb for sunlight. So, and then let's go over here. Come on, Lainey. Let's show them the roses. So yeah, more
Look at them roses.
more clover right there. Yeah. So these are our white roses.
And orange roses.
Orange roses.
And pink roses.
Yep, pink
And the
roses.
other one for you.
Okay, hold on, Lane. Let's not move too quick. Let's stop and enjoy some of the blooms on these roses first. So there's these
These ones, the grow.
right here, which are beautiful. And then
These ones are
those. Oh yeah? These are a darker red, but they're all dead right now. Let's see here.
This one's like a tulip.
It's like a tulip, yeah. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, I finally changed out this broken sprinkler for a drip system. All right. And what about these roses, Lainey?
We got some of these ones.
Yep, we got some of these
And these
roses.
ones roses are white.
Yep, these are white roses.
And these ones
These-
are red.
Hold on, Lane. Let's show them these real quick. These ones have a little tinge of pink. These are some of the newer ones. These are like a banana yellow. And then these ones have a white with a bit of pink. And they're a bit newer. And then this over here, I've been working on finally weeding out this whole area. We have 2 new rose bushes I'll show that are gonna go, you know, probably about right there and there. And then weeding all this out for the olive tree. The olive tree is doing pretty good. It's probably about 6 feet tall now, which is very fun. All right, Lane, let's show them the flowers over here.
And we got some yellow flowers and purple flowers
Right.
here.
Yep, these are some wildflowers that started growing up amongst some other rose bushes. This rose bush does fine. This is mostly a rootstock rose bush, which we're probably going to take out at some point. And then I really need to get to weeding over here as well. But there we go. All right, let's go into the backyard, okay?
Okay.
All right, come on. All right. You can go jump on the trampoline. I'm gonna keep showing around the yard. So these are we finally weeded out the beds. This is Elaine's little digging area, and she had carrots planted there from Mama and Grandpa, which we harvested, and they were very fun. And then these are 2 other newer rose bushes. We bought these from Sam's Club. I honestly don't know what to think about them or if they'll really even do well, but time will tell. A little bit of mint plant coming back in that Danielle wanted to keep. We've got the hollyhocks growing.
And the werewolf. And the cock got glass and the werewolf get down.
Oh yeah, She's telling about a glass cup that the wind knocked over and broke. And then we
walk it, and Lois down, and Mom sweep it up.
Yeah, Mommy swept it up, that's right. And then Danielle planted a couple of bulbs in here, and I forgot everything that she planted. I know that there was some lilies, so there's whatever those are, these guys right here, a couple growing in. That right there is one of them. That's a lily right there, and a couple of those guys back there. I don't remember exactly what they are. If she comes out here, she'll be able to tell us. But a number of different bulb plants, so those should be pretty cool. Artichoke is doing strong as it always does. These are just a couple random little plants we put in pots. I don't remember exactly what they are. So not a whole lot of fun, but some kind of pretty little blooms on there. Yeah. And then these are the 2 new rose bushes from Otto & Sons. We have yet to plant. They were from Marge's garden, so the blooms are still a little bit mysterious. I think this is kind of like a peachy yellowy one. When it's fresh, yeah, see something like that. And then this one, I don't recall what this one was, so we'll find out when it blooms. A little surprise rose bush. And then the lawn as a whole is doing okay. Number of dry spots real bad up in there. This is getting more and more, dead. And then a couple of dry spots back there. So I've adjusted sprinklers and all of that to water it a bit more thoroughly. Down in here, I was talking to Kenton about this. I planted some clover seed because I like what it does in the front yard. It's a little more drought resistant, a little more hardy than grass. And once it grows, it could fill in all this nicely. We have a couple instances of it actually growing in from the seed I put down. Right there, see some right there. And so we'll just kind of have to see what that does. And so I put that down all in here. I put some down over there, and I put some down over there. We'll see right there. We'll see what happens. It all kind of got washed to the edges once it rained. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. And then the peach tree. She's talking to herself. The peach tree here is doing well. We culled it so that there are fewer peaches on it, but they're all growing nicely. And we harvest these, I think, early to mid-July. So we're looking forward to that. Danielle put a couple more bulb plants in here as well. We planted some strawberries in here, but they have done nothing. So I don't really know if we expect them to come up. They were bare root plants, so we might have to just go to some place and either get clippings from somebody or just buy some better ones. Ooh, interesting. What is this? I haven't seen that before, and I don't know if that's just burn or if that's it looks like a disease of some kind. I'm not going to touch it. Don't want to spread it. Okay, and then let's take a look over here. So this is our fig tree, and it's got a couple little figs on it, which is cool. I just watered it really thoroughly recently. There's an ant colony living down in there, so when I watered it, all the ants were like going crazy around here, but I'll keep working on that. You can see the ant trap actually getting those little buggers. And then this is our apple tree. This is the ghost apple tree, and it's actually got a lot of fruit set, which we marvel at this every time because this is not a self-fertile tree. So there's some other apple tree somewhere in the neighborhood around that is allowing this to be pollinated or whatever, and these apples to grow. So we'll probably come through here and take off one of each of the ones that are growing in pairs. And then this is the tree that I need to cut down. Shout out to my boys. We're gonna get some chainsaws at some point and take this out because it's destroying my neighbor's fence down there at the base. And she and I were talking about when we could get it taken care of. This is the lemon eucalyptus tree, and this thing is doing really well. It's growing really tall. It's really thick and sturdy now. I've got it tied up to this bar, but honestly, it might be able to just stand on its own at this point. The lemon eucalyptus has a very fragrant leaf, so even just standing right here, it smells kind of lemony, which is really cool. Our very large honeysuckle bush that's growing on our pergola that you can't even see anymore. Yeah, really fun there. My goal is to get in there with a hedge trimmer and actually like cut out the inside so that you can see that there's a pergola. But the blooms smell really beautiful, and we're enjoying that a lot. And then this is the other eucalyptus tree. I've got to straighten it out a little bit. You can see it's leaning. But it's growing really tall as well, and it's getting really thick on its trunk. So it'll probably be able to support itself not too long. It's a little scuffed up from the wind knocking it around this pole, but yeah. And then our pear tree is doing good. We just kind of use this for shade and cover at this point. Yeah, so the pear tree is just kind of doing what it does. No fruit set on it. Oh no, there is some fruit on it. So like that right there. That's the only one I can see so far. Oh, there's another one. Again, we call this tree the Quasimodo pear tree because they always just come in really funky and lumpy, and yeah. And then that one right there is getting overshadowed by this big old tree, which I like this tree and appreciate it a lot. It provides a lot of really good shade for the yard. But that's pretty much it right now, I think. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. You can hear the neighbor's music. I think that's it for now. All right, Lane. Huh? Oh, there's this tree too. Yes, our sycamore tree, friendly neighborhood sycamore. I guess the one thing to note on this one is at some point I want to come through and trim out some of the dead branches that are just kind of poking up through the middle. But happy with it. Yeah, we looked at the peach tree already. All right, Lane.
Oh, you're on my trampoline.
All right, let's jump on the trampoline. Here we go.
You can take your shoes off.
I do need to take my shoes off. All right, can you say bye, everybody?
Bye, everybody.
All right, here we go.